Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. It's Rachel here, and I am going to attempt to do day 80 of the 100 day project. I can't believe it's coming so close to the end, and so we will plod along again for the next 20 days, or is it 21 days? I can't count. Anyway, doesn't matter. So carrying on from yesterday's project, I actually I can't remember how many I did in the video, maybe only 2, I can't remember. I think I did this one. I'll just show you. I went ahead and made some more because they were so much fun. I just really love them. So that's the back. And then I think I did this one in the video. Yes, I did. And I put Gayle inside. And then I did another one. This one I finished today. I just love that with the antique hemp behind it. And then there's just some paper from one of the collections. I think that's from Medieval Mirage. I don't know. I'm going to get them all confused, but it's all, you know, the same. And then I did this one here, which I love. I put a little bit of Gayle there, a little bit of straw paper peeking out, and it's like a little keyhole, and some Stamperia rice paper, and then inside a mix. And then maybe I did this one in the video, I think, too. There's this one, and I did get a label in there as well. So that's that one. And then I think, did I do this on the video? I think I did this afterwards. I put one of those label-y sort of things with some netting behind, or some cheesecloth, I should say. I put an image there, a butterfly, and then inside I collaged. So that's that one. So each one's quite different to the other. And then I think I did this one in the video. Love that. That's really, I did stick down that little bit, but it's stuck pretty well. And then that's inside. I think that was the first one. And then I also did this one. I love this. This one I did a little bit different. I didn't have anything overhanging because I love that. That was a journaling card in the kit, which I loved. And then I attached that there and a little bit of textile. And then inside is just paper, plain paper. So if you hear a bit of noise today, number 1, the neighbours are drilling again, and number 2, the husband is here whizzing around doing stuff that I don't do. So he's being very productive today, catching up because it's a public holiday in San Marino. So I'll sit down, and who knows what's going to happen today. I'm still on a design, I'm still doing a design team project, because that's what I feel like doing, and I haven't had a play with these, as you know, for quite a while. So these are all papers, so I'm not sure that I want to use those. I have been using the images from this kit on the covers of journals, and I really do love that. So I just put that on my garbage bin, just near, so it's near, ready to go. This is the missus now. Lulu's in the midst of cutting out this one for me, but she's done quite a bit. And sorry, Lulu? Oh, she said what a good daughter she is. Yes, she's a wonderful daughter. And then I cut this one last night, and I haven't quite finished cutting this one out. So these are probably the things we're going to play with. We might play with a little bit of textiles. I'll just move these out of the way. A little bit of textile. I don't know, I'll be mixing it up a little bit, I think. I'll put those over there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. Get those all over there. Trying to be organised. Got my glue book. I've got my scraps here. Don't know if you can see those. I've got my fabrics over there. And I think I'm ready to go. Oh, I need a wet one. That's what I need. Right. Okay, so I'll put those. I don't need those. I was just looking at those, trying to remember how I did them. And I don't need those. They can go down. Oh, I don't want those there, because I might need to get that folder. Just a minute. Okay, that's there. I'll be ready in a sec. Okay, that's that. I don't need that. Don't tip over. And okay, right. So put that there. So let's get to it. So in these kits, there are all kinds of little mini things that when I first saw them, I was like, oh my word, what am I going to do with those? Those were probably literally my words. So as you know, I've been organising myself. So that's that. I just want to have a look. I'd love to have a play one day with those. I mean, look at these papers. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just gorgeous. So no, I'm not going to use these right now, but I do like the bits and pieces. So let's start off with a few of these bits and pieces. I haven't even had a look at this. Lulu's been cutting it. Oh no, this, oh I did, this is the one I'm cutting up. What am I talking about? Who knows? So that's interesting. So you can play with all of these little things here. Let's just do a couple of these and then we'll move on to another kit. So what I'm thinking is I want to sort of mix them up with scraps and textiles. That's what I want to do. Now my scraps can be, you know, any type of scrap really. They don't have to be Medieval Mirage. And I've got I've got a big basket full here of these sorts of bits and pieces that I can use. So for example, I could take this as a base. This has been torn on all sides, and I'll just bring this over. That's my garbage bin. And oh, look what I got. I got this, I can't remember from what shop. Absolutely love it. Just arrived yesterday. It's vintage. It's a vintage Indian sari border. I just love that. Love it. It's just beautiful. How gorgeous is that? So I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to put it here in front of me so I can look at it because I like it. There we go. It's just over there so I can glance over every so often. Oh, instantly I'm just going to pick up a piece and see how I'm going to sort of layer it. Now my goal is to not, you know, sort of mix up all of my kits, because as you know they are full to the brim of wonderful things, and so you just need to keep them. Now I'm going to get some of this fabric over here. I've got stuff everywhere really. This is from Sue sent me this from, I think it was Sue. Now I'm getting confused. I think it was Sue from Paper Inspirations, and so I'm going to actually put that behind there. Sorry, Lou?
I just picked a recipe, and you put in your bowl Greek yogurt, honey, and peanut butter, and then you can put like fruit and stuff in.
Oh, that sounds gross.
It sounds delicious.
It sounds delicious to you, does it?
Yes.
I can't imagine. Ladies, what peanut butter and fruit, is that nice? And yogurt?
No, like
and honey?
chocolate chips in this one, but I think maybe even fruit.
No, fruit not with peanut butter.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a peanut butter expert. Oh, then she gets upset with me. Such a teenager. Such a teenager. No, I don't like that. So, so tomorrow is the exam. Madam says that she's finished studying. So what?
Suspicious.
Oh, she said I'm suspicious. Well, I'm just hoping that she, you know. Oh, goodness gracious me. I nearly pulled off a piece of my sewing machine. I was just bringing it over because we need it. I'm very suspicious, apparently. Yes, so the exam is tomorrow morning. So by the time I do my video, we'll know how it went tomorrow. Yes, and poor thing, she's been having a bit of anxiety. So I tried to entertain her. I'm actually changing my mind. I'm putting a bit of Gayle here. No, I think I like the script more. So the poor thing had a bit of anxiety, so I tried to make her laugh because I can't speak Spanish and I can't even pronounce it. I don't know the rules, and so I basically just you know, make it up, and Lily's got no idea what I'm talking about, as she's trying to tell me and she's forgotten something, and then she was getting in a panic, so then I tried to sing it to her in a Spanish style, like in that you know, that song La Cucaracha. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. I am too. You wait, now we're going to stitch it. We're just going to randomly stitch it everywhere. And I'm just making little embellishments with all these little elements. that can go on tags, and they can go you know, like on a page and stitch it there, and it's a tuck spot. It could be like a decorative flippy sort of thing. Some of them will be more stiff and some of them will be less stiff. So I'm just going to literally randomly stitch. Just make sure you catch everything. Just go round it here. I might go round the image. I might, oh, look how long that thread is. That's a little bit crazy. Put that over there. So I'll go around the image as well. And then where else does it need? Doesn't really need any more stitching, to be honest. I think that's about it. So that is done. That you see how quick that was? How quick was that? We were just gas bagging and it happened. So there's a decoration. And we could grab, maybe I'll, before we go any further, maybe we'll see what we can do with it. So it could go on there. So I think I need to find my ruler. Where is it? That can go back over there. You know what I'm really good at? I'm really good at shoving things. I just shove it in the drawer, shove it in the box. That's why I get into such a kerfuffle. I can't find things. I think I'll throw that out. Really good at shoving. Did not do a good job there, even with the ruler. That's just a mess. Oh, and I don't want to use those scissors. To use these scissors. There we go. Okay, so what I need to do is find some paper. Find some paper. I don't know if I want that one. Let me see, what did I have here? I have those papers. See, that would be nice. Oh, I didn't bring in those special scissors that Joyce gave me. Lulu, right? Go to the beach with Daddy. Oh, I think you should. It doesn't matter. Maybe we'll all go. I'll finish my video and then we'll go. Oh, we can't. Maria's coming. Oh, she's huffing and puffing. Huff and puff. Puff away, Lulu. Puff away. I think I like this William Morris. Such a huffer and puffer today. Okay, put that there. I do like that. Now, could that be a nice sort of taggy sort of thing? Or tuck spot? It could. I think I'm going to attach that all there. That's what's going to happen. Do you want to come and sit and help me, Lulu? Yeah. Oh, I was expecting a big no. You want to do fussy cutting, do you? There's not a lot of room.
No, actually, what should I do? What else should I do?
Well, I am just making these.
After, can we watch Housewives?
Well, I would like to go to the beach for a swim. I haven't been out of the house for days with you studying.
Can't we go? Well, we have still 2 months to go to the beach. Even more than 2 months, Mummy.
Yeah, but I'm like a white-beached whale.
You have time to become a bit of a white-beached whale.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, the Italians will all be as dark as can be, and I literally I go to the beach. Isn't it true, Lulu? Literally, I go to the beach, and what happens? I stand out like a sore thumb because I'm
always in the shade.
Because I'm luminous white. You should have seen me after I came back from Australia. I love that. After I came back from Australia last year, fluorescent white I was. Well, it was winter there, to be fair, but it's not much better if I'm here in summer anyway. Literally, but we haven't been out of the house. And Daddy's home, and it would be such a joy for him if we did that. We can postpone Maria until later.
Another time, Mummy.
We can postpone Granny and her interrogation. You don't want to go? I would really like to. Well, no, I'm not going to make you go. You're pre-exams. I don't want you to be stressed. Okay, well, no, we won't go anywhere.
I'm sorry.
I'll go with Daddy tomorrow
Yeah.
because you're going to the pool.
Yeah.
Now, what
you
else?
Should get some sun and vitamin C.
We'll go tomorrow, you and me, Steffi. Well, maybe we could all go in the morning.
No.
Yes.
It's too much for me.
No, it's not.
Yes, because I'm going. Then I have exams. Then I have to go. Then after, if I go to the beach, then in the afternoon, no, I'm going to the swimming pool. That's a lot in one day. And plus, I want to have some me time.
Oh, me time. You've had plenty of me time. You've been
No,
me timing it for most of today.
I've been
And well, not that much. Most of the other days you've been me timing as well.
No,
Let's be
most
honest.
of the other days I've been
Let's
studying.
be honest. I think I need a bit of script here. I'm not concentrating because the daughter is telling me off.
Yes.
I've been told.
I can't
Where are
find
my
any
letters?
elastics, Mummy.
My
We need to get
letters.
new hair
Where have they all gone?
I
I don't know. It's like the wet ones. The elastics just disappear like the wet ones. It's like socks in the washing machine. The washing machine eats the socks. The elastics just get, I don't know, they probably get dumped on the floor or something and they get soaked up by the floor and disappear. They just disappear into nothing. Then they're gone. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's artsology. I'm really getting very crowded. Oh, it's all the way down there. I'm very crowded in my room.
Well, it's not that big of a room.
It's not that big of a room, but I really need to do a big... I need to take a break and just sort of give myself a tidy up, I think. That's what I need. All these are useful too for... I think these are very useful for Medieval Mirage sort of stuff. And I'm just looking for... I think I saw it yesterday. Here we go. I want this one. This is what I want. Those are nice to do also as a backing. So I'll keep one of those.
I have a question to ask you, Mummy.
What, Lily?
What if tomorrow, immediately after the exam, we can go and get some Birkenstocks in Santa Cangelo? Like
Yeah, we can
got
walk
them
if
last
it's
time?
not too hot.
Yeah, and there's even got Donia there.
Oh, what do we... No, oh, no, I don't want to go there.
Okay.
Not to that one.
Oh, because that.
There's a person there that's not very desirable.
Okay.
A less than desirable person I prefer to avoid. It's not very friendly. Oh, I heard a dong. I think I like this. Look at this. How nice is that?
Nice.
Oh, why am I doing that? I haven't done the back yet.
Goose.
Concentrate. I got caught a goose. Well, I am a goose. I call myself a goose all the time. Right, what am I going to put on the back? On the back, on the back. I've got some Gayle here. I'll put that there. Yes. Yes, why not? And I just need a little bit. I know I had plenty of those pages flying around, book page bits here they are, that are plain. So I could just put that, I'll put that there and then I'll trim it off. That's what I'll do. Oops. I've got two glues going, two new glues going. I finished two already, another two. Actually, I should put the lid on that one. They dry out in this weather. And I'll just put that down there and then I'll stick a bit of Gayle on and it's done. So, yes, Steffi's got a public holiday. And when it's like on a Thursday or if it's on a Tuesday, then they have the Monday or the Friday off as well. So he's very happy about that.
Is he staying home even Monday?
No.
Oh.
No, but if they have Tuesday, then they stay home Monday as well. So they have a long weekend. They make it a long weekend. And if they have Thursday, then they usually have Friday off. Because it's a good way for the company to get them to use up their holidays because they accumulate too many holidays. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch around that one. Not getting very far, am I? At least I've got one completed thing. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. See that in these Medieval Mirages, as you know, you've been cutting up a lot of them. There's a lot of little pieces.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm not like such an expert. People think that I am, but I'm really not an expert junk journaler or scrapbook or anything like that. And so when I see those little pieces, I just don't even know what to do with them. So one day I had an idea. I actually did a few examples which I might show you afterwards, but they're kind of, I was just waiting to show you those. I don't know why. I'll just trim that little piece off. See, I love that.
Yeah, that's really
There's
pretty.
a tag. It's got layers of fabrics and paper. So I really like that. So we'll put that one aside. So for example, like, I don't know, if you pick up a piece like this and you think, besides what I did with it yesterday, this one over here, look at these. I really like these.
Nice.
When I had a little one, just a minute, this one, see, it's similar size. Well, that one would have been nice on there too, but I wasn't using that kit. So I just want to layer them a little bit with things, so that they can be attached to something else. See, like that one's just gone on to a piece of fabric. So I just want to use up my scraps and some of these little pieces. So this one, for example, I could see maybe a little bit of music paper peeking out somewhere. Maybe like that. So I just start layering it and then just grab bits and pieces and see what happens. See, I like that. Doesn't need anything else. Oh, you can't see the music paper. Well, that's no good. I'll have to get something else. No music paper. What about a piece of book page? So I'm not sorry if you can't see the bit of book page. Put that there. Maybe it needs also a little bit of old antique fabric. Maybe not this one. Not that. That's not old. Oh, here we go. What about this? Thank you, Lily. Like if I were to put that there, I've probably gone off screen. Am I recording, Lou?
I don't know.
Can you have a look? That is not a good answer.
No, you're right in the centre.
I was expecting you to leap up and have a look. What kind of answer is that? I don't know. That's how you know what I do to Lulu to let her know how it feels, is I answer her the same way. When she wants to know something, I say, I don't know.
Well, like when I ask what are we having for dinner?
I hate that question. I get but that's because I really don't know. I say don't know because I really don't know. What's Daddy doing?
I don't know.
Daddy, what are you doing?
I just realised what I did.
I wonder what Daddy's doing. I do wonder.
Mucking around.
You think he's mucking around?
What do you think?
Gosh, I feel like eating a piece of chocolate.
Gosh, I feel like going in.
Going where? To the beach?
A cold bath.
Oh, well, I've got the dryer on. So when the dryer finishes, we can put the air conditioning on. You can't put both on, otherwise the electricity goes.
Can you call me when you're done filming? Because in here I feel really hot. In my room it's
I know your room is, well, I've got the sun now coming in, so
and the plastic
that,
fairy
so-
pillow cover on the chair is not helping.
oh, well, you know, you and your granny, your Australian granny, got up to no good with that. Oh, I should have done that before.
It's not my fault.
Anyway, I'm going to put that down. We'll stitch afterwards. I like that.
And I said no thank you because I saw the price and it was really expensive. And then she said I'm going to get it for you for your birthday.
She's a very naughty granny. She shouldn't have done that. She's a pensioner. You shouldn't have let her. She's a pensioner. Okay, grannies will spoil the grandchildren to their own detriment. So I can't stand when you rip it. This is the downfall of ripping, is you get these big, long, tangly things that drive you. Oh, have I only got an hour? Well, I'm not going to do more than an hour video. I'll get complaints if I do more than an hour video. No, my videos are about, I try to keep them around the hour or under the hour. That's my goal. Okay, and I really like this. And I just have to see if I have something nice to go that well, it's all nice, but you know what I mean, something that I might like to put with it. Quite like that. I do like that. So, just a little bit of glue, just to hold it all in place. See what I mean about those threads? They're really annoying. Drive me bananas. Put that there. And I need a little bit more. I do feel like this is a good solution for, is that upside down? I think it is. I always put things upside down. It's a good solution for things that you're not quite sure. I mean, obviously this, I know what to do with these rectangle things. It's more these sorts of things. You know what I'm like when there's a shape presented to me. I sort of go blank. So maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do this sort of taggy sort of thing. Create like a sort of background for that. And oh, I'm getting a headache from the glasses. They've been on for too long. You know, like that pain behind your ears. Look, I've got this piece of embroidery. Isn't that pretty? I wonder. I do wonder. I wonder. Oh, that's kind of like that way. So maybe I could have it that way. Get rid of those bits there. Where I can, I will tear it. Sometimes you can't tear it because you've got two smaller bits to tear, if you know what I mean. But I think I should be able to. Yep. Torn. And I keep those bits because they're very nice scrappy bits to use on things. So that can go there. But I feel like it needs something else. Don't you love it when I say that? I feel like it needs something else. Maybe a piece of this. I don't mind that. Maybe it needs like a paper. I am liking this little piece of William Morris that was left over from a journal. Now I'm not throwing out that Gayle. Just don't look at that. That's just fallen in there by mistake. I don't know. I actually quite like this combination on here without the thing. Maybe I could find something smaller because I really like the embroidery. Don't really want to cover it up. I quite like the embroidery. Just a minute. Now let me see. Otherwise we might go to a different collection. Okay, I think we'll go to a different collection now. Now what did I do with the bag? Oh, here they are. We'll just check what's in the other bags first. So we've done a couple of things out of this. Which one? I don't know which one it is. It's the missives something. It's just that that's very soft and pretty. I like that. So there are words. But they're horizontal. These are bigger. Now those are bigger. I don't want those. Probably don't want a tag. Oh, there's some little teeny tiny things here that might be good. Now these are very nice little things to do this sort of work with. Something like that. It's not big enough. Can't satisfy me. No, it's too big, too small. So no. But I do like those. I like doing things with those. So we'll just put those aside. And there, no, I don't want any of that. And oh, Lulu left her stool in here, which is great because it means I can put my things on there. How about that? And I've got this one here. Well, what I might do, I don't want to pull out another one. I wanted to do maybe one or two things with that. So excuse me, sorry guys. Decisions are the worst. As you know, decisions are the worst. So I'm just going to, and we may have to continue on with this tomorrow because I'm bumbling along here. We may get, maybe 4 or 5 done and that's it, and then I'll do some more tomorrow because I would like to show what I use them for. So I'm just going to put that one aside because it might need something else, it might not. And I am recording. I've only been here for 29 minutes. I haven't been here for that long, so that's good. I'll just pull my cord a little bit so it doesn't come into screen. Now I do love to use my antique hemp. A lot of you have already bought some bundles of it. It's the most lovely texture. And it's organic and it's just wonderful. Now, what can we do with that? So I would like to get some of their paper out. I'm going to tear up one of the papers possibly. So I'll just pull them out. They're just yummy. This is very much like a book that I bought this book. I've actually scanned some of it. and it had beautiful things like that in it. I just love that. Aha, now this is a good paper. I mean, they're all good papers, but I mean for tearing. Beautiful. I just want to, I just have to, oh, that one's good too. I just need to I want to make some journals, but I have to get over my orders first. I can't seem to catch up. So I think the ladies that have orders with me know who they are. I think there's quite a few. I think after these orders, I'm not going to make any orders for just a little while. Maybe until, let's say, I'm not going to take any more orders until sometime in July. I will announce when I'm going to take them again. Because you'll probably, when I get these orders done, you'll see flip throughs, and then I often get a few inquiries for more orders. Isn't that beautiful? See, look at that with the hemp. And so I think I have to not have orders for a couple of weeks, so that way I can kind of catch up and be able to present some new things and yeah, just get some new things. I have some stuff over there that's collecting dust that I started months ago, and I can't get to it. And I have ideas for it, and it's super nice stuff. I'm not going to show you now. I want to sort of get it done. So I think I need to, I'm just babbling, I'm waffle. But anyway, I would really like to, I just need a second to be able to get some things done. I think that's what I'm trying to go on. So I think I have my outstanding orders that I have to get done now. I'm cutting this without even measuring it. It's probably totally the wrong size, with a pair of scissors that don't want to cut fabric anymore. So I think I have to take no more orders until I catch up and that I'm able to get some extra other stuff done. You see, now I've chosen this background. It's a Bezier background, and so I need something that stands out on the background, something like that. I'd love one of those ovals. There's no ovals in this set. There's no ovals. I know where there's ovals. Well, I'm going to do a no-no and pull out an oval. There's lots in this one, and they are really pretty in the Illuminated Flora add-on. I've just got to find the bag that has them in. They are lovely. And the thing about these kits is they do all coordinate with each other. They absolutely do. You can, pick and choose from, and mix and do as you please with them. See, look at these. These are beautiful. See, that's it. That's going to go on there, but I think it needs a bigger piece of something behind it. Maybe I'll put a piece of this behind it. Put it that way. Then it covers up the background too much. So probably maybe I'll just keep this little piece here, and it will just peek out one end. That could work. Or it could, I think my husband's doing exercises. Well, I might have liked to have done exercises today. Lulu? Yeah. Is Daddy exercising? Maybe. He's exercising without me. I haven't done exercises except for an evening walk for a few days, for a week. I think he is. I think that's exactly what he's doing, that cheeky one. So let's just put a little bit of glue here, and a little bit. And those things that I made yesterday, I just love making those. And you saw I made a whole lot more. And these also I could literally sit and just do all combinations of them. Yeah, he's exercising. What a rat. What a rat. And maybe it could have, where's that letter that I ripped before? Here it is. I might like a little bit of letter. There. Yeah, I think I'm going to slip a bit of letter under there. I think put that up there. and slip a bit of letter. I've immediately covered up that other pretty background, but maybe I'll slide those over like that, something like that. And I'm not opposed to, you know, bits. Talk about do things in the reverse order. So put that, oh, I didn't even glue that yet. Glue that down. There. And then I'm going to put some glue on here. And I'm only putting a tiny bit, as you know, because I am going to sew them. Slip that under there. So when I did this, I've done this before with these, but I haven't shown them yet. Been keeping them to myself. I really love these now. Really do love them. And actually another thing I could do, I won't do it on this one, I'll do it on another one. You see, I had collected up this whole basket full of stuff to be able to do this sort of thing. Like I have this here. This is a Tilda fabric. It's an old collection. I don't think you can buy them anymore. But you can, I mean, you can use anything. Just use up your bits. What have I got here? A bit of linen. Well, that will do. So this is the type of, it's a linen cotton. It's not very expensive sort of linen cotton, but I actually like it because it's very textural. It has a nice texture to it, and just trying to see what I might like to put on there. That's got a bit of blue in it. See, that will be pretty, but it needs some more layers. So basically, what was I saying? Who knows what was I saying? I'm going to grab some of this. Let me have a think. Oh, yeah, I like that. I put that in when I'm doing my books. I put that, I put it into the spine, just, you know, to reinforce those old spines. That's what I do. So that's going to go there. And then we might have, in this case, a little piece of music paper. Something like that. And then I might move that up a little bit higher. There. And we might also, do I have any Medieval Mirage paper flying around? There's a whole lot in here, but I haven't torn them yet. Ooh, this would be pretty. Oh, that's on cardstock. Oh, I think I printed that one out because I thought that would be really nice on a big journal as the cover. Maybe I won't. Do I have it printed out? Oh, I did. Oh, yes, I do have it printed out on paper for collaging. Good. So what I want is a piece of which? Piece of there, piece here. Let's just tear it. I feel like I'm off to the side today. I've got so much stuff near me. I feel like I'm right off to the side. Okay. Okay, so I just need a little piece. So it could be a little piece like that. And I'm going to slip that under there. Or over there, under there. Like so. And I really do think that's lovely. I might actually slide this down. I know I slid it up before, but I think I might slide it down, and I might put a little, like a little sort of maybe not, could I do it with this? That would be too big. I just want a little piece of something to sort of gather at the top. That will be too thick. I'll get a thinner one. I've got thinner stuff over here. Something like this one maybe. Let me just rip that. I don't want it too wide. And we'll just see how it looks afterwards. So I think I will start to glue these down. Let's put a bit of glue here. And this will all be dry by the time I don't ever worry about that. You know that, especially with glue stick, I don't really worry about it. It doesn't seem to worry my needle very much. but it'd probably be pretty dry by the time I get to it, because it's pretty hot here. Although I'm not suffering or anything like that, so don't worry. But remember, like, was it 10 days ago or a week ago, I was saying there was a lovely breeze, and well, the air's already stopped moving. Still as can be and hot. But I'm not feeling that it's too humid. It's not as humid as it becomes. It's going to get worse. In July, it's the worst, hottest month of the year. It becomes very humid and pretty nasty, actually. So, love that. So this colour pulls out this colour, and then a bit of linen is always lovely. And we've got a bit of the antique netting and some old book page and a little piece of decorated sort of paper. And then, where did my piece go? Oh, and then I was thinking, if I just gathered that up in my bodgy way that I do things, yes. So this one I might stitch. This one. I'm going to slip these over here. I don't want to mix it. Well, I know which ones they are anyway, but I'll just put the bag there. So I'm literally going to first of all stitch down these bits, and I'm going to stitch around my oval. I don't know if my thing's on the thing. Well, that made sense. My thing's on the thing. You know what I mean? If my thing's on video. I just want to say something today. What did I want to say? Nothing scary or anything like that. Oh yeah, some ladies have been saying, especially after my rant the other day, that they or have just started doing videos, or words are eluding me. See, I've gone around the oval, and or they'd like to do videos, or but they're too scared and that sort of thing, and that they're shy. Well, I'm actually quite a shy person, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it, but I am. And I just I've become quite kind of used to the camera being on. But when I was starting to film, I just kept saying to myself, because I would feel nervous filming, and I'd just say to myself, well, you don't have to publish it. You don't literally, yes, you just turn the camera on and pretend you're chatting to your friend. But you don't have to publish the video. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to do it. If you're not happy with it, you don't publish it. So that's what you have to remind yourself. Like, it's not like a live. It's not like, you're watching me right this second if I do something wrong, or, I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't have to publish it. So I think when you get used to that idea, when you turn the camera on, it put me at ease, because I knew that if I did something wrong, or I didn't like the video or whatever, I just knew that I didn't have to put it up if I didn't want to. I could just do another one, or none at all. It's not for everybody. I didn't know if it was going to be for me. I just gave it a try. And I must say, I don't say it often, but I think I have been very overwhelmed by everybody's kindness, and it's just such an amazing, it really is. I know lots of people say the junk journaling community is really something special, I think, because everybody's very supportive. Well, most of the people, I think. I don't know everybody, but it seems that most of the people are very supportive of one another. There are a few out there that I don't know that that's necessarily the case, but not that they've ever done anything to me. I just don't notice them supporting other people. That's what I've noticed. But each to their own. I've certainly had a lot of support, and feel like, I would just absolutely love to fly across to America in the middle somewhere and meet everybody there. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so cool. And then but everybody would have to come from all over the world, not just America, but like a lot of you I know are Canadians and Americans that are watching, and I really do appreciate that. I mean, I'm just whizzing around. Look at this. I'm just random. I'm chatting away, not even thinking about what I'm doing. But see, they're so cute. Yeah, I just think it's a really great community, and certainly the naysayers are less than the positive people. So it's just, unfortunately, when you do get the negative one, it seems to stand out more than anything else, doesn't it? It just seems to stick in your mind. But anyway, I've forgotten about that lady. It's not bothering me anymore. So after my rant, you'd be worried if it was still bothering me. You think, didn't you get that out of your system? Well, I did. So I'm not sure about this one. This one may or may not need anything else. I really do like that. Am I even showing you? I've got something on my lap. Oh, I am. I'm just on the screen with my sewing machine. I'm sorry, you don't need to see me. I won't. Will I sew the other? I've got 2 more to sew. Maybe I could move it over closer. I mean, it's literally just going around in circles. I'll show you, because you didn't seem to see any of the others. I apologise for that. So I'm just capturing all the bits that need to be captured. Oh, I don't want to stop, but I have to. I have to stop because we're getting up to time, I think. Actually, I think I'll just go back down here. I need to capture over here a little bit. And I'll come back up over here. And just whiz off down the side there, and that one's done. And I could slip in my next one if I wanted to. If I wanted to save time and thread, you just slip in the next one before you pull this one out, and you keep on going, and it's just like a production line. So that's that one. So we'll go around the image here first, and then I'll just whiz around some other bits here and there just to be sure. Maybe don't even need to. I think I glued this one down pretty well. Oops. Need to go back. That's better. Actually, I will stitch around the paper though. And you don't you know, pull it out to move to the next spot. You just add more stitching to it. Just stitch along. Okay, so that is done. So that's that one. And I don't have any more to stitch. So let me just see what time we're up to now. 48. Well, we could do one more. We could do one more. Let's do one more. And then we'll recap. So I might put those away. I love doing those, but you've seen me do one of those. I'm going to put that back. And I'm going to put it in over there, and then I'm going to go back to that folder over there, like you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to put these away. I did get that paper out of the missives one, didn't I? So I'll put that back. Put these in there. Okay, and because I didn't, then I wanted to show you, this is the missives here. It's really great having it all in folders. It's just, if you decide to really mix it up, and you can, you just have to remember where to put everything. Or, I mean, for you it doesn't really matter if you're not selling. You know, I'm not selling, I mean, I'm on the design team, so I want to make sure I tell you the right spot where the paper came from, that's all, because then you'll ask, and the kits are huge, and so then it's hard to remember where you got things from if you mix it all up. That's what my point is, really. So I'm into the Flora add-on, and I'm just grabbing out the bigger journaling cards. because I got out some of the little tags as well, but I don't know if I'll use those. But I thought one of these would be really nice on a piece of, I've got some left, my last little bit with the lace. So I really like this. Let's do one of these. I've done one before. I have to remember. Hopefully I'll actually might just tear it. If I tear it, it'll be better. Oh, it's very fragile. It's about the right width, I think. Put that over there. And so what I want is, I have to choose one. Oh, that's a bit wide. Oh well, it doesn't matter. To choose one. Maybe not one of these. I don't want them going that way. I want them going that way. Oh, that's nice. I'll put that one on there. Or that one. Here we go. I'm full of things I can use. Full of that one. Oh, here's another one. Or this one. I'll keep all of these out. Okay. Just so I don't get out of control, I put them away. Okay, so I want to choose one of the, I'm thinking I probably like the first one. Yeah. Yep, I think I'll choose the first one. And it is a little bit wider than what I wanted. I can't do much about that now. And I'm just going to snip off that bit there. Oh, come on. Doesn't like going that way. Get over there. Okay. Oops. And I think because this, I only printed this on regular copy paper, and I need it to be a bit stronger, so I'm just going to grab a piece of book page and glue it to the book page and then trim it off. Just so it's a little bit stronger. Doesn't really matter. But when I printed them like that, I knew that I might decide to make them stronger. I just wanted to have the option of having a thinner piece of paper or a thicker piece of paper. So when it's thin, you can always make it thicker, but when it's thick already, you can't. And then I would have to print it out again. If that made any sense. Okay, so then I'm going to, it's wonky, must have been on the curve or something. So anyway, I think I'll attach that like that, maybe. No, what's happened? It seems to have shrunk. Okay, so I'll put that there, and then I want just a piece of, I think I'll use this lovely antique hemp. It's the right colour. Oh goodness gracious, all these threads. And that's just going to go up here. So I think I'll glue that down. So I've gone all quiet because I'm having to think about it. That there. Glue this down. And you know that I pretty much only put the glue in the centre. I don't need it because I'm going to stitch around it. Put that there. Let's see how it turns out. Actually, if I were to put it over, I might put it more over here, and I think I will trim it off just a little bit because it really is too wide. So that will be that there. And then what I would like, oh, I just had it before, and now where have I thrown it? Did I throw it on the floor? Oh no, maybe I didn't have it. I think it might be in here. Just a second. No, I did have it. It must be here in the mess. Here in the mess. Here it is. I'd like a strip of this. This is perfect. Move those over there. Okay, so now I'm ready to stitch around. Let's put that over there. If I don't run out of the thread below, I'm going to stitch around, and then I'm going to come back and stitch on a frilly sort of thing. And I'm just stitching down the image. I might go round. I don't really need to go around twice. I think I'll just go off there. Oh, I finished my thread. It's okay, I've got some more. Okay. Trying to get my thread through. Okay, got it. And where did my piece go? Here. So what I want to do now is just capture this. I mean, have you ever seen a more bodgy way doing a frill, or a ruffle I should say? It's not really a frill, it's a ruffle. And then I'm just going to keep my needle down, turn it around and come back again. I'll come on back here. Might go back a third time and just capture it a bit more there. There we go. And that one is done, and I really do like that. And I think that that little touch there makes it even better. And that, I don't know, I would just attach it in a page, maybe attach it at the top or glue it down. I don't know, you'll have to see what will happen. So we've got this one. I'll just do a summary. So we've got this one here, this one, this little one here, and this one here. I love these. I'm going to do some more of those. And then here I actually made the tags so you could see how you might use them. And then this one here, I mean, you can stitch that there and there, or there and there, and it's like a tuck spot. And then this one is like that. I would stitch that across the top and then just slip something underneath it in a journal. So that is it today, and I will be back tomorrow, and I might be playing a bit more with these, I don't know, but I really do like them. So hopefully you all have a great day and have fun crafting and mix up your fabrics and papers. So see you tomorrow. Bye.